Hello friends, myself Jayashri Teli welcomes you in virtual video class of TYBA Special English Drama. Dear friends, hope all of you are safe and happy. Friends, we are discussing on Nagamandala through different perspectives. We discussed different themes highlighted in Nagamandala. In present video, I am going to highlight one more theme, that is theme of love. We already discussed the theme of patriarchal society. We discussed the theme of myth. We discussed on supernatural elements in Nagamandala and Greek elements in Nagamandala also. We discussed the plot and structure of Nagamandala. So, step by step, we are discussing different uh, aspects of Nagamandala. So, today's aspect of Nagamandala, we have to discuss its theme of love. Throughout the play, from the start to end, we see the love is the main theme of play. Here in the beginning of the story, we know that Appanna locked Rani in his house. Rani is his wife and he goes to concubine. Because Appanna loves concubine. Concubine means a Vesha, prostitute. He married with Rani but never respects her. He never treats her as a wife. There is no physical relation between them or emotional bonding. Rani is only work as her maid servant in his house. He married her for household works. Rani, who was a very sincere girl, she wanted to win Appanna. She was hungry of his love and she wants to win him at any cost. Hence, she used a mystical route given by Kurudava. But happened something different. The first mystical route can't work. And when she applied second mystical roots, her food became red. Her food become more and more red colored. And that's why she poured it in the anthill. And when she pours on the anthill, the Naga lives in anthill, who tastes the curry with mystical roots and falls in love of Rani. Naga meets his beloved Rani in the form of Appanna. Now, that mystical roots works it. And also, it works and that because of this mystical root, Naga in Naga's mind creates, or the mystical root creates love in the mind of Naga. Naga in reality is a snake. Naga is not the person, but it is a snake, king cobra, and who have a power to change himself as a human being. And Naga meets his beloved Rani in the form of Appanna, her husband. That's why Rani was unable to know him whether he is my husband or not. Naga comes to Rani every night. Naga comes to Rani every night. He offered his love to her. Naga, in the form of Appanna, fulfilled her every wish, which may be physical, emotional, or mental. He satisfied her. He satisfied her physically, he satisfied her emotionally or mentally also. Rani loved Naga unknowingly. She is unaware of Naga's original form and his love. Number of times we find Rani confused with Appanna's behavior at day and at night. And when she shares her pregnancy news to Appanna, who become furious. And speaking of that, she has a relation with someone other and she became pregnant. She never kept any relation with her. According to her knowledge, according to Rani's knowledge, she is very pure. But her pregnancy dragged her in difficulty. Her pregnancy dragged her in difficulty, but this pregnancy also became the blessings for her. Blessings of Naga, love of Naga saved her and makes her goddess. How? When there is the snake ordeal, she put hand in the snake pit. Snake becomes the garland in her neck, and it makes the hood just like umbrella on her head. That's why people of the village or the villagers, village panchayat, called her as a divine birth. They declares that Appanna's wife Rani is a goddess. So this pregnancy which dragged her in difficulty, the same pregnancy and snake ordeal makes her goddess. Naga's love changed her life. Now she lived with her husband, Appanna. Appanna accepts her as he has no choice in front of the villagers. Now he lives with his wife, and we see in the end that she delivered a son also, which is the fruit, which is the production or the son of Rani and Naga in the form of Appanna. She worships Naga as a god, as Naga saved her, as Naga became the garland in her neck. Other than that, she was that she never touched other person. He only touched in his life. First is his wife Appanna, his husband, sorry, her husband Appanna and Naga. And so his Naga, the love of Naga changed Rani's life. Rani also still is unknowing about all these things. Naga sacrificed his life. He accepted death for love's sake. It is very inspiring. Naga returns Rani, her husband, and gifted her a son. But he was unable to live without her. He was unable to live without her, and his position also ended in love. Sorry, his not position, but his poison also ended in love. Naga lived in a small form in her hair and died. He makes sacrifice of his life. So from the start to end, we see the love, as love theme is very important. It plays crucial role in the play. We see subplot also in the story. There is a subplot in the story that tells one more love story of Kappanna and Snake Woman Yakshini. He left his mother alone and disappeared following Snake Woman whom Kappanna loved, or the Snake Woman who loved Kappanna. She made him disappeared from the village. So, throughout the play, we see the love between human and non-human is focused here, and this love between human and non-human changes the life of Rani, and she gets his original love of her husband Appanna. She gets her family, and she gets a son from Naga also. Such a love theme plays very important role here. Hope all of you understand the theme of love. It is you it is the story that focus throughout the story, the love theme, love of Appanna for concubine, love of Rani for her husband, love of Naga for Rani, and then the change in the life of Rani, then the love of Kappanna for Snake Woman's love for Kappanna, and also all. Uh, and the end we see that Appanna loves Rani. She believes that she is a goddess. She has a divine birth, and he accepts his wife very frankly. He accepts his son also as his own son. So we stop here. Thank you very much.